It is the Blitz here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Along with Joe Reinagel, I'm Jason Minix. On this Wednesday afternoon, we are live at the Big Blind, 281 and Redland Road, the best poker house in San Antonio.
Without a doubt, it's the best poker place. And it is just walking in here, you feel good about it. Nice bar. Food is great. They've got blackjack along with poker, and it's just a great place.
And as we start this 4 o'clock hour, let's start it with the man of the hour, Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons, joining us on the Buyers Barricades guest line, courtesy of our friends from USAA, right off the practice field. Micah, joint practice with the Los Angeles Rams. Kind of weird to have them in a game and then have another practice against them. But how much more work do you get out of a joint practice like what you guys had today?
You know, you get great looks because, you know, I think McVay is a great mind, and I think it's interesting because you get more of the ones-on-ones good work since we missed the game, so you kind of get that extra work that we didn't get on Sunday and get the looks that we need to prepare us for week one. So, you know, I think, you know, it was kind of, you know, starters based, and I thought it was a good practice.
You know, Michael, when you look at it and you look at that defense, I mean, it really seems to be shaping up, and with what Zimmer is doing with you, and you saw Trayvon Diggs today with the pick. That defense looks like it's really coming along. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, we're coming along in the right way, man. Zimmer's he's a beast. You know, we're turning up. I think we're looking for a great bounce back year, and we're just trying to, you know, adapt to everything that's in front of us and make a huge jump.
Micah Parsons joining us here on the Blitz. We didn't get a chance to visit with you in our tent one-on-one when we were in Oxnard during that first full week of camp. But while we were out there, we saw you moving around quite a bit. Do you like the way Mike Zimmer is using you, at least in the early parts of training camp?
Oh, of course. I mean, me and Zimmer, we meet every morning, go over the X's and O's and how he wants to use me, which is his vision. And obviously he tells me if I agree with it, do I see the same thing. And, you know, I think it's a very good relationship, and, you know, I think I can have a dominant year in his system.
You know, Michael, let me ask you a question, because I obviously, and this happens from time to time in camps, you got the contract with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. How do you guys put that in the rearview mirror in the back of your mind when you go through practice as you prepare? Is it difficult to do that day to day?
No, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this is my job. This is my career. This is how I see my children. This is how, you know, I take care of my family. So, you know, that kind of stuff, you know, that's another man's business. I can only focus on what I can focus on and, you know, do what I need to do. So one day I could be here for a long time too. So you kind of just let them handle what they got to handle, and I got to handle the day-to-day, because when CD does join this team, he has to be joining a contending team that's ready to make a run for playoffs in the Super Bowl. So, you know, we got to handle what's in front of us on an everyday basis.
And so I guess what you're saying, in the locker room with the guys, it's not a conversation. But when you're faced with the media, we've got questions about it. And you answered a lot yesterday on the podium, pretty confident that CD is going to be there week one and has been keeping up with everything. Can you kind of update us on what your conversations, what you can share, Micah, with CD, is he is keeping up with what's going on in Oxnard, even though he's not there?
Yeah, you know, CD's active, man. He's always in his playbook. I mean, we're sending him the playbooks, and, you know, he's a vet in the system, obviously having a year under Mike McCarthy. He's watching the film. He's saying how things look. He likes what's going on. I mean, you know, just got to let his business side handle the business side. But in terms of being ready, football ready, you know, I don't see nobody working as hard as TD. So I know he's going to come in ready and, you know, make that jump for us.
You know, Mike, I know you pride yourself on being able to do a lot of things on the football field, obviously as a pass rusher, as a linebacker, and we saw you at running back. Is that something that you want to do, and are they talking about that?
Yeah, that's something I want to do. You know, Mike McCarthy said if I got hurt playing running back, he'll just walk off the field and never come back. So that one.
Look, you're an incredible athlete. We know that. I know it'd be fun. You also tweeted the other day that you want to figure out how you can be the Olympics in the Olympics in 2028. You asked for sports suggestions on Twitter. Micah, what kind of suggestions did you get? And realistically, what kind of sport would you want to do as an Olympian?
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get into ping pong or I might get on the 4x4 team too. You know what I'm saying? Open up the stride a little bit, use this speed, things like that. But I gotta be competitive.
Well, Mikey, you scared the heck out of Cowboy fans, though, because you said you might take a year off to get ready for that. That's not going to happen, right?
Hey, man, time will tell. Time will tell.
Depends on how next summer goes. Micah Parsons joining us here on the Blitz on 94.1 at San Antonio Sports Star. Micah, you had one heck of a summer. Saw you with C.J. Stroud overseas doing sumo wrestling, traveling. What was the highlight of your summer?
Man, honestly, the highlight of my summer was probably the sumo wrestling. I take a lot away from that, man. Those guys are legendary, spiritual men. They're one of ones, man. Their process, the diligence they put in every day, the work ethic is just like second to none. So I would definitely say just being around those guys, understanding a different background, a different culture, a different competitive sport, but with the same tenacity, energy, and spirit into it. It was really great to see.
Out of curiosity, I know a lot of athletes have worked with boxers. I know here in San Antonio, a lot of Spurs work with local world champ Jesse James Leha. That win, he used to be a linebacker for the Cowboys, did some martial arts. How does sumo wrestling help you in your job with the Dallas Cowboys?
It doesn't. It just helps you be competitive.
There you go.
At the end, you learn techniques and obviously leverage and how they stretch and how flexible they help me with stretches and things like that, and what I should work on to become more explosive and strong in my legs and hips, and which I feel like has made a huge adjustment into my workouts and how I incorporate some of those things. But at the end of the day, you always need to attack your competitive spirit. You need to attack another competitive person. Like, you can't just wait until football comes around to be competitive. You gotta find ways and different strategies to be competitive.
Now, Micah, how do you relax when you're away from the football field? Are you a video game guy? Is that what you do?
Oh yeah, I'm a big video game guy. I might be one of the best gamers in the world.
The best,
really?
The best in the world. See, that should become an Olympic sport. And so you've got the perfect setup here with our friends at USAA, the official salute to service partner of the Dallas Cowboys. There's a contest that they're running right now that somebody's going to win a VIP experience at AT&T Stadium. And the highlight of that is they get to play you in Madden 25 on the big Jumbotron there at Jerry World.
Oh, that's absolutely right, man. USAA. They're doing an amazing event. I can't wait to meet the fans. I can't wait to play them. I'm going to jump on them. There's no mercy rule in AT&T Stadium. Yeah.
Well, wait, Mike, you got to let them you got to let them do something, right, just to keep their spirits up.
I got to show them what it's like to play on that field.
Dude, have you? I mean, you're Micah Parsons, right? You can kind of do what you want. Have you guys ever hooked up the video games and played there on that big old screen?
This is gonna be my first time ever too.
See, I think you should call Jerry or Steven and get some practice in ahead of time. I just think that'd be a cool experience to be able to do that.
I mean, I'm gonna experience it the first time with the fan. I think that's gonna be the good part. It's going to be our first time, not my first time at AT&T, but on the jumbo screen and Jerry's World playing the game. I think this might be like a record or something on like screens or something like that. Like, this is going to be a crazy experience for the fan and also myself. And I'm actually like super excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Man,
they got to hurry up and sign up at www.dallascowboys.com/fans/USAA-Madden-sweeps. Sign up by the end of the month. It's going down September weekend. And, you know, I even, you know, even make it better, man. Like, if they beat me, I'll give them a jersey because, you know, that's how confident I am.
Yeah, there you go. See, he's already raised the ante. Get registered now through August 30th. Links for that on your Twitter, Micah Parsons, on Joe Reinagle's Twitter, on mine, Micah Parsons. Man, appreciate you jumping on with us this afternoon. We'll talk to you down the road.
Hey, yes, sir. Have a blessed day.
Appreciate it. Micah Parsons joining us here on the Buyers Barricades guest line, where they provide traffic control, rental, and sales for San Antonio and beyond, online at buyersbarricades.com. Again, that's going to be an incredible contest through USAA to be able to do that. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that's even better for you listening to us right now because it's only open to residents of Texas. So a Lone Star State winner is going to get that opportunity. I know he gave a long link. Micah Parsons did tweet that earlier. I retweeted it. So did Joe, at Joe Reinagle 210, at Jason Minix. You can find that. And if you still need it, send us a message and we'll send it to you. But you should be able to find that link and get registered. What a badass opportunity. And he even upped the ante. You beat him, he's going to give you a jersey.